Okay. Today we're going to learn the halacha of the appropriate, proper place for Tefillin Shel rosh. So like this. It's in Shulchan Aruch halacha Siman Chav Zayin halacha test. Mokem anochas Tefillah Shel rosh mitchilas ikorei haseir memitzchoi ad sof hamokem shemoich yiltin lo kroifet. It's a Gemara in Menachos. So he says that so the end of the tefillin over here going towards the forehead, that's have to be where the beginning of where the hair starts growing, and the other side of the tefillin is going to be going all the way to the place mokem shultin lo kroifet. If you take a baby 1 year old, the place of his brain, it's soft. So that's the duration of that place. The Gemara says mokem esh barosh l'shnei tefillin. So it looks like it depends on the size of the tefillin. You could sometimes feed even over there in that place, in that range, 2 tefillin. So now, according to most poskim, there were pashut that's where the place is, and that the whole tefillin, the end of your tefillin, going to the face, have to be where the hair grows. Obviously, when people age, it moves the place of where the hair grows. So we're talking about when it was the way it was originally. You don't have to keep on moving because eventually you're not going to put tefillin altogether, if that's how you're going to go by the hairline. So, but whatever was originally the hairline, that's what the place of tefillin. Now, so that's the double portion, like I said. You have to try the kula alma. That's the appropriate place to put the tefillin where the end of the tefillin going towards your face, where the hairline. Now, however, there's a shtickle, I want to say kav zchut. The people, especially with the big tefillin, a lot of times the tefillin slides down, and sometimes it's not mamash on the forehead like the karoim, but some of it goes over there. So here's what the kav zchut. First of all, here's what the Taz says. The Taz says like this from his critic. He learned the kav zchut also. The Taz says v'rabim nichsholim b'isur zeh. Many people they don't do this right. V'toyim loymar shakotza elyon maschil mimokem aseir. So some people understand. They said that when the Gemara says that the mokem tefillin, when the hairline starts, meaning the other side of the tefillin, the top side. But so most of the tefillin by them, it's on the forehead. He said that's not right. He says v'oivrim alisur the raisa the whole tefillin tzrichim liyos monochim b'mokem shesh korcha. Meaning place where you could take a haircut on the forehead. There's nothing to remove hair over there. Korcha meaning where you could make a karachas, you could make a haircut. He says meaning the end of the tefillin have to be where the hairline is, not the end of the tefillin that's going towards the head, but the tefillin that goes towards your forehead, that's have to be by the hairline. Oh, so that's not. From here we also learn kav zchut, because the way and Shuvas Beis Yaakov, the way he understood the Taz speaks about the tefillin, what we call the ktsitza, the bais, not where the titura, the ma'abarta, not. So according to him, if even the ma'abarta goes a little bit down, but the main thing is if you could measure that the tefillin itself, the bais, it's by the hairline, that's good. And he disagrees with him. So that's the Bayer Hayden brings it. It says, with Shuvas Beis Yaakov, choylek al Taz, u'pozak, so according the way the Beis Yaakov, the Shuvas Beis Yaakov understood the Taz, according to the Taz, you could go a little bit lower as long as the bais, it's on the hairline, even though the titura, the ma'abarta, the titura goes down a little bit, that's okay, and he disagrees with him. Now, the Eliyah Rabbah didn't understand like the Shuvas Beis Yaakov. He says, no, there's no machlokes of it. He meant what you said. He said that Shuvas Beis Yaakov, he meant, the Taz meant what you said. The whole thing have to finish by the hairline, including the titura. There's no machlokes. However, the looks from the Bayer Haytav and looks from others, they understood that the Taz is yochoylek, and according to him, if the titura goes a little bit down, but the bais itself, but the hairline, that's okay. And that's also what, again, the kul alma lechatchila, the whole tefillin should finish by the hairline. The whole thing should no lower than that. And I'm saying there's a kav zchut if somebody, sometimes it's a slide or somebody he wasn't careful. So there is al mashi smuch again. There's a kav zchut on the lechatchila, it should be done that the whole tefillin finishes by the hairline. Here's what the Eshel Avram says. Sometimes the tefillin, like I said, especially baked tefillin, it doesn't stay on the forehead. Just it's hanging over. Right? There's a avir, there's a air going between the tefillin and your forehead. Yeah, it says all the government is kolatin lamaila me'asayros. You could say, you could debate. Maybe the tefillin could a little bit slide down, meaning it's the standing up. It's not touching the forehead, but it's going over the forehead. Or you could say no, the whole thing has to be by the hairline and up. She says, Yeah, so again, it doesn't say for sure one way or another. He himself says that's tzorich iyul, but he says maybe there is a kula. He says that whatever. Like I said, he's going back and forth, and he's relying on the stars also. That as long as the bite itself and finishes by the hairline, it's good. Okay, so again, to summarize, lechatchila lekula alma. If you want to be it's all the shittas, even according to the taz, if the whole thing is upward and it finishes by the hairline, that's kosher. That's the range of the tefillin from the hairline all the way to mokem shel tinok roifes, mokem shel tinok roifes. So all I'm saying is, but the evet, if it slide down a little bit, or somebody had already the Islam al mashi smoke, but the evet. So, but lechatchila definitely the tefillin should the tefillin should finish, the whole tefillin should finish by no lower than the hairline. Especially, like I said, people with the big tefillin be more careful because it slides down a little bit. Okay.